This is Sollog from Sollog.com. This is my site. It's about my prophecies. And you go to my site, you can use my blog. The blog connections down at the bottom of the page. On my blog currently is an article about the ISIS massacre in Paris on 1/13. It happened Friday the 13th, November 13th. And again, my 1/13 prophecy is part of these terrible events that are happening around the world. On this article about ISIS and 1/13, you can see links to time-stamped articles that show over 13 years ago I wrote about how number 1/13 connects to major loss of life events over and over. November 13th is one of the dates. 13 days ago, Halloween. October 13th has 1/13 in it. You had Flight 9268. And all these events are happening on what's known as the Solstice line. There's a map of the Solstice line in this new article. Solstice line basically connects ancient monuments like over here, Easter Island, Nazca, Giza pyramids, megaliths up in Russia, Temple Mount, Newgrange, Stonehenge, Bosnian pyramids, Göbekli Tepe, Temple Mount, ancient pyramids in Indonesia. So this is the winter solstice line that goes to the south. The summer solstice line goes to the north. It's where the sun rises on the summer solstice, and then down here the winter solstice. These are ancient ley lines, and all these events are happening on these lines. 9268 crashed here. Flight 447 France crashed here. If you do the same setup with solstice lines, you got a couple more. One controls the Mexican pyramids. On that line, you had all the plane tragedies up in New York, 9/11, 5487, Swiss Air 111, Egypt Air 990, etc. So these ley lines are known as solstice lines. This is my site, solsticelines.com. It explains again this phenomena, energy, and these solstice lines are also colliding with my 1/13 prophecy. So if we go back to my article on this 1/13, there's a date to the timestamp in Usenet from 13 years ago. There's be a link in this video at the bottom. You can use this link and you'll be taken onto a page that's controlled by Google now. It used to be run by Deja News, but Google bought them out. And you'll see that even Google admits this was from March 8th, 2002. That's 13 years ago. In other words, this prophecy's been around for a long time. It gives the dates that connect to 1/13. Friday the 13th, November 13th was the date with 1/13 in it. It talks about terrorism, massacres, plane crashes, train crashes, famous deaths, school shootings, earthquakes, hurricanes, assassinations, the Great North Japan Quake, March 11th, 1/13. The Great Haiti Quake. Most of the world was on 1/13 when it happened. I believe it was 1/12 local time, late in the day, but most of the world was already on 1/13. So 1/13 is occurring over and over and over again. Major loss of life events. And when you consider how rare dates are with 1/13 in them, you know, there's only about 8 or so in the calendar most years. We exclude the year dates, so if you're just going by month and days, I guess you got around 8 or 9 dates with 1/13 in it. So not many days have 1/13 in it, yet these are the days that major loss of life events are occurring at a very high percentage, over and over. Now here's 1/13 on my site. You can see news articles about 1/13. Here's 24/7 News talking about the Russian flight was on 1/13. So these solstice lines and these colliding with dates with 1/13 is a phenomenon that in the future makes me a very famous figure in history. It's considered in the future that I am the greatest prophet to ever walk this earth. Greater than Nostradamus, greater than any biblical prophet. And yeah, I'm a historic figure, people, and I'm warning you about these events because in the near future there will be an asteroid strike after the year 2022, and most of you will be dead. The survivors of humanity will do what I say. They will go to safe zones in the high mountains of South America, in the high mountains of Canada, in the high mountains of North China. These are the 3 safe zones where a tiny remnant of humanity will survive due to being there because of my warnings. This is Sollog. Have a great day.